What's up, people? It's your boy Jatwa. I'm here today in Kerbal Space Program. Now, if you're wondering, hey, is this guy already done with Infernal Robotics? Is he going back to really weird stuff again? No, I'm not done with Infernal Robotics. Someone said, hey, why don't you make an aircraft that has the intakes actually move with the engines? It could be a better idea. Keeps everything nice and stable. Keeps your intake going. I said, hey, not a bad idea. Can't remember who said it, but if you said it, congratulations. Thank you. Good idea. I was actually thinking the same thing. But I actually created this one to do just that. So let's see how this came out. Alright, so first thing we need to do, we have our air brakes on, we have our SAS active, and what you'll see here is this entire thing, the wings are mostly stable, but we have an inner mechanism that is actually going to swing for us. So this is what you'll see, and because clearance is always an issue, look how close we are to the ground. If we swing our engines right now on a normal craft, the engine is going to hit the ground and either it's going to explode because engines are about as strong as a piece of paper, or it's going to knock our craft off balance, or the mechanism itself is not going to have enough power to actually overcome. So what we can do here is what I did to overcome that is this whole mechanism actually lifts up and then it rotates. So let's take a look at that real quick. You see here, it actually comes up. And this is going to clear all of our issues with clearance. And the intakes themselves are mounted on here. So everything is there, and this actually gives us some additional drag to be created once it's in place. So let's go ahead and swing this back down. You can see here that mechanism. And it's back down in place. So if you had something like a car or something along the lines of that you wanted to take into the air, this would be a kind of mechanism you would want. Something that would give you, that would be unobtrusive, and that would also give you the ability to rotate and drop right back into place, and people don't really have to be bothered with it. You deal with your minimal clearance, and you have a really fun and fantastic performing aircraft. So let's go ahead and cut on our engines. We're going to cut on our afterburners, and we're just going to gently burn ourselves upwards. And there you go. Brakes are off. We will see a little movement in there because, unfortunately, this is going to cause a little joint wobble. But what you'll also see here as we rotate back is the craft is actually really stable. So let's go ahead and do that. And boom, there you go. We are flying nice and fine. Little wobble going on there, but for the most part, it's fine. It's not going to affect most of the wings. It's only going to affect the engine thrust direction, but with the Panthers, since they already are going to do some gimbaling, it's going to counter a lot of that. So I'm not overly worried about that, and we can actually have a pretty fantastic flying aircraft. So let's go ahead and pull ourselves up. Full burn here. Look at that. That is freaking beautiful. That is freaking beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna lower our gear, and we're gonna come down, and we are actually going to land this bird. So let's go ahead and air brake it up. Air brakes. Full counter burn. And once it starts turning itself like that, we can actually bring it back around here. And we're gonna hopefully bring this down nice and gently. That was a very aggressive counter. Alright, everything's active. We're coming down nice and gently. We actually don't need our afterburners to come down, so we're gonna turn them off and come down nice and slow. watching our vertical speed the whole time. We're gonna try to come down and do something I haven't done in a while. We're gonna try to land on top of the VAB. I usually destroy the VAB. I'm making improvements. Aren't you proud of me? Looking good, looking good. Looking good. Gentle. Inch is dead. Safely landed. A little scary. That's a little bit. So there you go. You have our nice stable aircraft. One that can seemingly do almost whatever you want it to do. Let's go ahead and fold this all back down. No additional clearance needed. And there you go. There you have it. That's how we take care of our issue of clearance. We lift the engine and then rotate. Lift and rotate. Works perfectly each time. As long as you have electrical charge. Just make sure you have electrical charge. Alright, so if you like to see, hit that like button, drop me in a comment, let me know what you think. Do you like this mechanism? Do you think it could work on vehicles on the road? Imagine just being sitting there and you get tired of traffic and you're just like, you know what, I'm out of here. Flip this up, flip that over, and then you start going and you drive on home. Well, fly on home, hover on home, afterburn the person that cut you off. Yeah! Don't do that. Don't do that. Unless, you know, no, there is no unless. Just don't do it. I'm out of here.